obviously not really the type who's going to come out and say if you're hurting physically or whatnot. We've been beat up a lot this year, obviously. How's the body right now at this point of the season?
Yeah, I mean, sore. Everyone, I think at this time of the year in the NFL is fighting through something, and I'm definitely right there with everybody. Without giving anything away. But no, I'm good. I'm ready to play.
You've thrown a pick in a long time. I know wins and losses are what you care about, but
Mm-hmm.
what do you make of that long streak without throwing a pick? Is that something
Yeah.
that you're proud of? Or
Oh yeah,
evaluate that stat?
because at first, just trying to figure the offense out, feel things out, being too aggressive, trying too much to, help us win, and really when I would make mistakes, it actually hurt us, and so just doing my best to take care of the football, to put our defense in good situations, take care of the football so it's easy on our offense, so we're not playing from behind and things like that. Just trying to do my best that way, and so it's something that I like. It's not something that I even think about, to be honest with you. But anytime you can take care of the ball, in games, by not throwing interceptions. Obviously, fumbles happen. Sometimes you can't do anything about those, in the pocket. But when it comes to throwing interceptions, just making good decisions, trying to put our team in the best situation. Really, more so I think of it as a team thing. Not putting our defense on a short field and stuff like that.
You talked in years past about the benefits of having continuity within your wide receivers and things like that.
Yeah.
You don't have that this year. How do you overcome that hurdle and
Yeah.
keep things going?
You're right, and having continuity is a huge thing, and that's why it's nice to have, Jared. It's nice to have Jalen, guys that I've played a lot of football with, and we got some receivers right now that this is the first time out there with them. Obviously we had training camp and things like that, but playing games and stuff, we're still learning things about each other. We're still learning certain coverages, certain routes that are good for them, and for me throwing them and all that. So. It's not like Crab's back and Coop's back. For years that I've been with, we're learning each other, and it's going to bode us well in the future. It's going to be nice, But right now there's growing pains, and at the end of the day, no one cares. They complete passes. Let's move the ball, kind of a thing. So we work our tails off to do right, and I know those guys are working their tail off. So it's going to bode well for us here. Hopefully soon.
Derek, when you look at Patrick Mahomes as one quarterback, kind of evaluating another, I don't know how much you've watched him, but what do you see, and what about him maybe separates him, in your eyes, from other quarterbacks at his age, experience level, all that?
Yeah, I think at first I think he would even tell you, playing, with a coach like Coach Reid. I've been around Coach a couple of times. I've talked to him, and you can tell instantly he's a genius. You know what I mean? Talking with Alex Smith over the years, and just knowing Coach Reid, they do some really good things. Now, the thing that separates him, I think, is just his raw ability. There's some times where free runners are coming in to hit him, and he can make them miss and still whip the ball to his speedy guys down the field. 60, 70 yards, and being able to do that and do it accurately is really impressive. He's a heck of a player, and I just hope for his sake, man, that he just continues to work at it, which I believe. I don't know him really well, but I believe he will, and he'll be a heck of a player. But having Coach Reid there to teach him for a year, now throwing him in, and doing things that he liked, some stuff he did in college, those kind of things, making it similar for him. I think has helped, but again, he has to go out there and complete passes, and he's doing it at a high rate, and it's been really fun to watch. Just as a football fan, not necessarily as a Raider.
It's trying to make the team aware in a meeting or otherwise, the fact that you guys are 15-point underdogs going into this game, just to get a sense of what the world thinks about your guys' chances in a given game.
Oh, you know what? With him, he's always the same. He's always. He wants us to be the underdogs every game, if it was up to him, because he likes that mentality. But every game feels like we're 20-point underdogs when we go to meetings. You know what I mean? He makes it that way. And so, whatever it is, whatever we are, we're typically not aware of it. He'll say some things maybe here and there, but you don't know if he's serious or joking, But, just the way that he coaches it, every game feels like you're the underdog. No one believes you can do it, and just instilling that fight in our team. So, whatever it is, I assume that we are this week. So it'll be a fun one. I'm looking forward to competing against them.
This week is the start of the My Cause, My Cleats campaign. You're wearing the same cleat that you've worn in the past.
Yeah.
Can you maybe detail again your choice, and also just how do you break into cleat going into a game? Do you have to wear it throughout the course of the practice?
Yeah. Hey, Kyle. Yeah, so my cause, my cleat, deal is awesome because I get to, wear a pair of cleats, and everyone gets to represent something that they care about. It's not just one cause that is just general for, you get to pick. And what's cool about that is I do children's health, with Valley Children's Hospital. They performed my oldest son, Dallas's, 3 surgeries when we were in college. And they helped save his life. We thank God for a place like that. And so anything we can do, raise awareness, bring money in, whatever we can do to help them and doing what they're doing, to help another family. The way they treated us, the way that they treated our son, the way they treated our extended family when everyone would show up to see how he was doing. We just want that for other families as well. And so however that looks, whatever it looks like, we just try and raise awareness for them because they're people that do it the right way. And, Todd, who runs the place is amazing man who I believe in. Anything he does, I believe in him. And so that's the kind of people I like to support and be behind.
Was there a particular game this season after which you kind of looked at the effects that some of the interceptions were having and kind of reevaluated the approach that you were taking on some of those?
Yeah, goodness, I wish I could remember every one of them for you right now. I just, off the top of my head, I remember Miami forcing the go ball, the 50-50 ball. I think it was like first or second down. Didn't need to do it then. We have a lot more, time to score and win the game. Finally got a one-on-one and just too aggressive, right? That was one. I can't really remember other games right now. I'm sorry, but there's definitely times if we sat down and looked at them where you don't have to do that. It's me just trying to win the game, trying to do too much. That's always been a problem. I've always tried to hold back on, and obviously with Coach Gruden coming in, I'm so aggressive and fired up all the time, and we've learned to mellow that out a little bit, so I can do better for our team. But it was good this last week to be able to push the ball. We had some opportunities finally. Teams were playing us in certain coverages where we could push it, still take care of the ball, but push it down the field. And so hopefully we get to continue to have those opportunities, for our guys to make plays.
Players voted Jared Cook the head block courage award.
Yep.
That's about courage, determination, inspiration, sort of qualities.
Yep.
Can you cite in a specific moment, and I know there are many, I'm sure,
Yep.
but why he encompasses those qualities and is deserving for that?
Oh man, there was a third down. I want to say it was against the Colts where I, stepped up, threw the ball, and I got hit. I didn't see it, but I just heard the crowd go, ooh, so I knew he got hit good. And obviously it doesn't feel good when you don't see who's hitting you and all that. And he just pops right back up, and he continues to play and dominate in the game. And just like it's little things like that would deter a lot of other people to continue to go across the middle and make jumping catches and do all and he's never stopped. He's a pro's pro. The guy is phenomenal. I've heard about the award, and obviously, was able to win it when I broke my ankle, which you never want to have a reason to win it, but you get to learn really what it's about and what Ed was about and all those kind of things. And so, for Jared to win it, I know it's an amazing honor, and for the team to look at him and say, yeah, we want to vote you. I circled his name. I thought he deserved it, and coming back and playing. Determination, just going through any injury. I mean, we just talked about how sore people are and all those things and doing all the weight room and all that. Now add an injury to it and, have to come back from that and continue to push yourself and continue to produce. And so just those qualities alone, I'm trying to, think of the best way to say it and wrap it up. But, I think that he is someone that does all of that and that everyone on our team watched him do it, so we thought he deserved it.
As it relates to his on-field production, he's on career high pace in pretty much every major statistical category. How much of that do you think is Gruden's influence in his offense?
Yeah.
It being the second year in the offense, Jared?
Yeah.
Or maybe a third component related to those?
Oh man, I definitely feel us having 2 years under our belt. There was times where I'll say it this way: I can go out there and throw some routes to him with my eyes closed, because I know how he breaks, I know where his landmarks are, I know where he does certain things, and that's time, doing it. Training camp. We've had 2 training camps, 2 off seasons. We've had 16 plus games now, of working together. And so a lot of that has to do with it. And, you see his numbers going up, which is awesome. His production going up. because Coach Gruden's here doing some different things with him also. He had a good year last year, and he comes here, and now he's having another good year, this year. And so I think a lot of it has to do with it. But at the end of the day, Jared's the one that has to put the work in and run the routes and win and compete for the ball when it's in the air. So as much as we want to, talk about other things, Jared, I want to give all the credit to him because he's worked his tail off for it.
Derek,
Two more, guys.
Clearly, you'd rather be competing for a division title, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. Does the opportunity to throw a wrench in a division foe's playoff run, does that get the juices flowing at all, or is that just rhetoric and media talk?
Oh yeah, I think it's probably more media talk. Obviously they don't like us, we don't like them. Until after the game, then you have some friends. But if you have to change your mindset, I've always believed this. If your mindset has to change for a certain game, or this is the only game you think about, or you're not doing the other ones justice. You're not doing it right the whole time. So, it's a division game. Obviously, we want to beat them. We don't want to lose to them. We want to beat them, give them a loss, and play them in a few weeks and beat them again. That's how they feel too. And so, if you have to change your mindset, I never thought that was right.
Last one. All set. All right. Thank you,
Good.
guys.
Thank you.